We really gonna open the episode with Kenya and her bottled water? Okay. You want to talk about growing and repairing your natural hair? Why don't you grow and repair the relationship with your child's father, your estranged husband, Mark, the one who won't move to Atlanta for you? Less by Kenya Moore, like your husband spends less time with you than Brandon does? That's less. That's less. So I could see why that would inspire you. Your life seems less. You paid less for that ditch than Sheree did. You did pay less. It was a smart buy. That kid already knew how to ride a bike, Drew, but I guess, we'll go with production. Oh, goodness. So we're at Lake Bay. Cynthia, you're really gonna beat this wedding plot line to death in a Beetlejuice dress? Can't you pick a struggle? You got these macrame braids in, and now you're gonna torture us with this? Either it's the braids, the dress, or the lack of plot line, but you can't do all three. Not to me. Oh my goodness, so now we've got Cynthia humble bragging, "Oh, all 250 people are showing up, I can't believe it." Yeah, because everybody wanted to get out of the house. And also, let's be real. Cynthia. Everybody thought they were going to be filmed for the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and that's why some people showed up. Like a Gabrice and Gabrissy. Now, Cynthia, after what you went through at your last wedding, just go on and make your mama happy. Leave your daddy off the guest list. He sounds like too much BS. And you know your mama and your sister will pull it if he's there. You can tell Mike Hill is so over this plot line. Oh, God, Drew. And then you're going to have on this storm wig? I'm going to go heat up some more chicken for my salad and maybe I'll pay attention. Y'all so broke you can't hire packers that will move your stuff, but you're moving into a $900,000 house. Okay, heifer. So now everything's supposed to be hunky-dory with him since his pappy passed. Other than the pappy passing, this was clearly a pre-planned plot line. Ooh, now when he said love me for who I am, that mean he gonna keep pulling disappearing acts, in the words of Terry McMillan. What's the theme of this episode? Pappy problems? God, we're gonna have to watch What Happens Live for a bumper. Let me go on and crack open a Red Bull. Oh! I don't have words for what I just heard. On the one hand, you're doing your candy cares and, you're fortunate. You've said your friends are fortunate, You're going to make sure that some families get some groceries. Beautiful, wonderful. I love to see it. On the other hand, you like, child, Riley want her daddy's $100,000. Hun, this is just a bad plot line. It's clearly tone deaf for the times. And I don't know how you can see it, but you can't see it. But then again, you clearly can't see a stylist, you can't see taste, and you can't see a good lip color to save your life. So now you're gonna throw some business Eva's husband way to try to get her back on the show. All right. Candy, I'll give it to you. That was crafty. I like how you keep it in good with everybody. You like, oh no, I'm gonna stay on, even if I have to do a season as a friend of. Oh my God, the makeup artist said, so you gonna wait till she 18 and say, where's my money? Well, I mean, she wouldn't have if she didn't need a plot line, but she needed it for the show. I agree, Riley should get her money. I just feel like with everybody out of work right now, it's a little gauche. But then again, you're tacky, so why would I expect more from you? I would say it should be done just behind the scenes. Ooh, Cynthia. Where did you get this dress and can you throw it away? She with Portia, and honestly, Portia ain't looking much better. So Cynthia wants to know what's going on with you and Dennis. Child, nothing. She'd have moved on from her uggo. Thank God. Oh, he had an affair. Well, what's it like to be cheated on with a woman? Because I know you got cheated on, with Cordell with men, but is it more of an issue because it's a woman? I'm confused because I know your marriage with Cordelia was open as his bussy when he was getting that leg up. So what's the issue now? And she might pop up pregnant. Pilar gonna have a sibling whether you wanted to have it or not. That's a tragedy. Child, that waitress was like, look, I signed my release. I'm going to find my light. I have arrived. And the appetizers are on me. So Portia said something really real. She said, I thought I could get over him cheating, but I couldn't stop punishing him. This is what I've been saying, like with Ashley and Don. If you can't get over it, if you really can't say, you know what, it's not that big of a deal, move on. Because otherwise you're just gonna keep reliving it. So Portia tells Cynthia, I don't want to see his funky butt at the wedding, and I don't want to see him there either. But I do feel like she'll go on and have a second baby by him just to not have two baby daddies. You know, a one-stop shop, T. All right, so we're at the Candy Cares food drive. So Kenya wants to be as snide as her skin and say Portia's on time for her photo op. Mark's never on time for you. Oh, God, so of course Kenya got to be an asshole because she is. This is her in Detroit all over again when they were doing that work for the houses. Or was it Florida? I don't know, but she was in some house just being a butt. A misshapen butt. Cynthia got her marriage license. She like, oh yeah, I ain't gonna let that family fart it up again. So as Portia talks to Tanya about her issues with Dennis at the wedding, Kenya gonna say, can we talk and work? Can your husband show up? Can your husband live in the same state as you? Can your husband move into your ditch? Where's Mark? Is Mark coming? Since you have so many questions, since you have so much to say, can Mark come? Oh, goodness. Now, Kenya, you gonna try to get Dennis to show up when you know your man is invisible? So you want Portia to embarrass herself. I mean, I guess because you know your man embarrassed you all last season. Ken, is Mark gonna show up to the wedding? Why don't we invite Mark? Why don't we see if he'll show up for you? I have to say they have done a good job of showing how the women have substance. Well, except for complaining Kenya. But then again, she did that to herself, didn't she? Didn't she? Oh, we are not this deep in the episode, and it's still been this boring. Oh, this is a tragedy. Where did Marlo get $5,000? That was production. That was production. Marlo, I can tell by your clothes, you ain't got $500 to give. Now, you might have been able to throw in 50. And that's a might. Because them clothes, to fit in them, you gotta fight. Oh, then Kenya want to say, Marlo got a tip from her sugar daddy, but you don't get attention from your husband. Now, check that. Candy said, I ain't gonna say Kenya didn't give nothing, but she didn't give nothing. Or nothing worth mentioning. Kenya give you you could wipe your ass with the donation. Oh! Miss Porter said that was from the state for them two nephews. Oh, girl, I could see her. I could see it. I could see her needing those foster care finances. All right, so Kenya gonna take the girls on a getaway. Oh, and we find out Fallon has a plane. Oh, Kenya wants a pool. You heifer, you've been watching my show. You did that to mock me. I know, you just that petty. You just that petty. Well, hey, Skinnamore, how you doing? Just make sure that pool's heated. The last thing you would want is cold water on that skin. You know, I thought Andy looked bad because he had COVID and he just never really recovered. But somebody said, oh no, he just wasn't able to get his Botox and fillers like he usually does. And I was like, oh, okay. That makes sense. Because, ooh, child, you could plant corn in the furrows of his brow. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so we've got the new little twosome, Noelle and her mama, and we supposed to care about Cynthia and this daddy at the wedding plot line. I can't. We done gone through enough of your wedding when you were with Brokey Thomas Bailey. And you got another one of these Beetlejuice dresses on. What the hell? Cynthia, who is dressing you? You said I got off the runway and I don't have to give a shit anymore. Fuck it. I look like any old thing. I mean, these Laura Ashley reject dresses, these dress barn throwbacks, these Ross robes. Noelle is a stunning beauty, though, I have to say that. Oh, God. Okay, I'm a best fiends through this one with it on mute because I just can't care. I mean, they didn't give us anything. They didn't give us any. It's like, ooh, you know what? This is like when you go to a party at a white person's house and they'll have like, some corn nuts and that's really it. And you thought this was a party and it's just like, there's no food? This was a no food episode. No meat to it whatsoever. Just not even dip. Just dried chips. Wise chips and dried chips. It's like, I thought this was a party. I didn't know I was just dropping by. Okay, so Cynthia Mama ain't here for the invite, and I'm not here for this tired plot line. Oh, really? Bravo. Bravo. You about to lose your ratings. So the mama's like, I didn't know what a PSA was. Oh, girl. Cynthia out here hoodwinking the oldsters. Oh, God. Who wrote this scene? So Cynthia gives us this little soliloquy apology, which shows us why she only made it as a model and never as an actress. Can I turn it off? I want to turn it off. So Noelle gonna say, let's go on and put Granny first. We don't need to invite him. He gonna be cutting in on the check anyway. And hell, who paid for your first wedding? Your mama. Your mama. Because your husband was too broke. And so were you. How Rob Dixon. Oh, thank God that's over. Oh. Shit, I know I gotta come up with a bumper for this one.